Today we're going to make an origami bracelet. Some supplies you might need: a pair of scissors, a pencil. You're going to need some paper. We're going to cut it into strips, and you'll need 18 to 20 strips of paper. You'll also need a ruler. So, let's get started. So today we're going to measure our strips out in centimeters. So make sure you're measuring on the right side of your ruler. The size strip of paper we need is 15 centimeters by 1.8 centimeters. So it's 15 centimeters long. And this is the trickier part. You're going to have to measure 1.8. Centimeters have 10 dashes in between each centimeter. So you're going to want to go 1 centimeter over and find the 8th tiny dash to make 1.8 centimeters. Once you have one cut out, you can use it as a tracer and trace the rest of your 18 to 20 strips of paper. So pause the video and try cutting out your strips of paper. Once your pieces are all cut out, you're going to have to fold the strips of paper. So first we're going to fold it in half, like this. Then you unfold it, and you're going to fold the end of the paper into that fold mark, like this. And you're going to do the same thing to the other side of the strip of paper, so that both ends meet in the middle. Then you're going to fold it in half, and it will look something like this. So let's try that again. You're going to fold it in half, you're going to fold each end into the middle crease line. And then you're going to fold it in half. You're going to repeat this step for however many strips you've decided to make. So once you have all your pieces folded, we're going to start linking them together. So grab your first piece. If you notice, you have these two little loops in your folded piece. You're going to stick the other piece into these holes, like this. So you're going to stick this whole black piece in between the yellow piece of paper here. It almost looks like bunny ears. Let's see. Perfect. So this is how you're going to link all your pieces together. So now you're going to stick the next piece into the black bunny ears. Sometimes if your cuts aren't totally perfect, it can be a little tricky to get them in. So you can always trim the paper down on the sides until it fits right into the pockets. This piece of paper was giving me a little difficulty. Finally. So now I'm going to take my next black piece and I'm going to stick it in to the yellow piece I just put in. When you go to insert the pieces, you're going to insert it on the right angled side. It almost starts to look like a little staircase. So my pieces aren't cut totally perfectly. So I'm cutting off just a small sliver on the long side. Well, let's see if this fits in better. So I took a little bit more off. I think this will fit just right. There we go. So you're going to repeat this for the rest of your pieces. Remember to do it on the staircase side. Into the bunny ears. So it takes a little fiddling, but you get the idea. You just keep putting the pieces in, alternating colors or different types of paper until you have a chain long enough to wrap around your wrist. Now, if a bracelet doesn't appeal to you, you could use this technique to make a lot of other things too. Something that came to mind was maybe you could make a crown, or a headband, or maybe a ring. So at some point your chain's gonna get longer, and it might be ready to wrap around your wrist. So measure, and if it's long enough, then you're ready to insert your last piece. So I need a black. And I'm gonna insert it like I normally would. Gotta trim some off the side. Into the yellow piece. Now, in order to link it to the other side, I'm going to have to pull out the ends of the black piece. So, take a look. I'm going to pull out that loose end from the piece that I just put in. There will be a crease, and the two pieces will stick out like this. So now you're going to take those two loose ends and you're going to stick it inside the yellow piece. There should be two pockets, just like usual. So you'll pull these all the way through, and your two yellow pieces will be touching. Now you're going to take those folded parts and you're going to tuck it into the yellow piece above. You might have to rewind and watch this part a couple times, but they should just fold right into the pocket. And there you go, you have your bracelet. I can't wait to see your bracelets or your other creations that you guys come up with. Have a fabulous weekend!